Hello. If you're watching this, it can only mean that you have enrolled in History 1301, Section 6402 at Mountain View College. My name is Dr. Pettengill, and I'll be your instructor for the next 15 weeks. One of the most important parts of any class, whether it's a history class or science class or whatever, is the first day of class, because it's in the first day that you get the introduction and you get the requirements and the expectations. Obviously, this is an online class, and I don't have an opportunity to meet each and every one of you and discuss this on a face-to-face level, so we're going to do the next best thing. For the next 10 minutes, I'm going to take you through the expectations and the requirements. Now, the best thing that you can do to get a handle on this early on in the semester is consult the syllabus. I've uploaded a copy of the syllabus in eCampus. What you'll need to do to get a copy for yourself is log into the eCampus system and then go to the content section. You'll see content. It'll be on the upper left side of the screen. Click the content button, and what will pop up is a series of folders. I'd like you to click the course documents folder, and inside that course documents folder is a copy of your syllabus. If you haven't done so already, go ahead, put me on pause right now, and then download yourself a copy of the syllabus, and if you'd like, print it out or just follow along with me as I continue to speak. So put me on pause and go do that. Alright, hopefully you've got a copy of the syllabus in front of you. I want to talk to you about how you can get a hold of me, because in a class like this, communication is going to be key. The best way to get a hold of me is through email. My email address pettengill@dccd.edu. Best way to get a hold of me. As a matter of fact, usually Monday through Thursday, if you give me that message before 3 o'clock, I'll normally respond on the same day. A little slower in the weekends, but generally I'm pretty available then too. Now, the other ways that you can get a hold of me are less effective, but they're also an option. You can call my office at Mountain View, and the phone number for that is 214-860-3618. We can Skype if you like to Skype. I can't guarantee you that I'll answer, but my Skype address is there too. Or you can drop in and we can talk person to person. My office is located at Mountain View College, W243. If you have trouble finding it, just ask somebody. They'll point you in the right direction. The only thing I ask, if you want to meet face-to-face, please have a prearranged time slot. In other words, shoot me an email, let me know when you want to meet so that I can make sure that I'm there. Alright, now when it comes to the syllabus, I'm going to assume that you're going to read through this very thoroughly, carefully on your own time. There's only a couple key points that I want to highlight here with you in the next few minutes. If you look in the middle of page 1 there, you'll see a section called Course Description. This is a history class that's going to begin before 1492, before Columbus made contact with North America, and it's going to end in 1877. That's the time frame, but we're going to be covering an incredibly broad spectrum of issues, topics, themes, concepts in this class. Now, skip down to the bottom of page 1. I want to talk to you about the required texts. There really is only one book that you need to purchase. That is the James Henretta textbook that's entitled America's History. If you go to the MVC bookstore and you tell them that you're taking Dr. Pettengill and it's an online class, they'll know exactly what book you're talking about. It's green. It has a picture of Native Americans on it. That's the one book that you need to either rent or purchase. The other books that you see listed there, Frederick Douglass and Paul Johnson, you can purchase them if you want a hard copy of those books at the bookstore. They're probably going to run you about $15 a piece, or if you'd like, you can download them from eCampus. It's free of charge. They're in a PDF format, so you should be able to take it with you on your tablet, certainly on your laptop. You can find these books in the online text folder if you click on content through eCampus. Both of them are there. The last thing that you need, it's not a book, it's actually a video series. It's called Shaping America. Now there are two ways that you can get a hold of this video series. One, you can go to the library and you can check out the DVDs or a CD-ROM. They may give you a CD-ROM. If you tell them that you're taking my course, you can tell them that you need the Shaping America DVD series. The librarian should know exactly what you're talking about, and he or she will give you what you need to have. More preferable, or I think that you'll find it at least a little bit more convenient, is the online format for Shaping America. Again, if you go to Content through eCampus, you'll see a folder that's entitled Shaping America Videos. Click on it. When it opens up, it'll have a link for a website that'll take you to the series of lessons, all of which will be required at some point in the semester. All you do when you want to watch one of these lessons is you click on the title and it'll take you right to that site. You can watch it. Each of them are approximately 30 minutes apiece. Since we don't meet face-to-face, you don't have a teacher lecturing you, this documentary series is the next best thing. So that's the Shaping America video series. Flip the page to page 3 of the syllabus. On page 3, you'll see a course outline. Now, before I go through the outline with you, I want to break down the requirements for this class. There are several. The first is participation. Now, you might be asking yourself, how do I participate in an online class? Well, the answer is relatively simple. We're going to have online discussions, and you can look at these discussion questions if you click on the Discussions button on eCampus. It's a few buttons underneath Content, just to give you a little bit of context of where it's located. When you click on Discussions, it'll have a series of questions, and you just click whatever discussion is due for this particular week. This is going to be worth 15% of your grade. So it's important that you not only address the question at hand in any given week, but you also engage the opinions and the thoughts of your classmates. Believe me, once you get one under your belt, the next 14 will be relatively simple. I don't want to say easy because they're not, but you will have an understanding of what I expect. That's 15% of your grade. The next 15% of your grade are the quizzes. Most weeks you're going to have a quiz due. Some will be for extra credit, some will be required. At any rate, what they're going to do is ask you this question that's going to relate to the online readings. Each week you'll have a set of online readings to complete. The quiz will ask you to go to a specific page number, consider the document, read the document, and then use it to address a particular question. Those are the quizzes. Each of them are worth 3 points for a total of 15 points. You'll see 5 over the course of the semester. 5 over the course of the semester. The quizzes are due on the day that are specified both on the quiz and also in the syllabus. Once that date passes, your opportunity to submit the quiz also passes. In other words, it turns into a 0. Next section for the requirements. Section exams. You'll see 2 of them over the course of the semester. Each of them will be worth 10% of your final grade. What they are, for all intents and purposes, are 10 multiple choice questions. Approximately a week before you take that exam, and it will be online, the exam itself, you will be given a study guide so that you'll be able to prepare for these multiple choice exams. In addition to the exams, you're also going to write 2 papers, 2 to 3 pages a piece, and they'll be due at different points in the semester. The course outline, the schedule, will tell you exactly when. The papers are going to be based on the 2 textbooks that we're reading, Frederick Douglass, My Bondage and My Freedom, and Paul E. Johnson, Sam Patch, The Famous Jumper. You can go, if you look, for example, in the Week 7 folder, you can go right now and you can download a copy of the question that will ask you for that paper, and you can read Frederick Douglass with that question in the back of your mind. Those papers are each going to be worth 10% of your grade, cumulatively 20%. The midterm is going to be worth 15%. It'll be essay format. You'll take that online as well. And just like the section exams, you'll be given a study guide a week ahead of time to prepare for it. Lastly, a final exam, again, essay format, 15% of your final grade. Now, I want to take you through a typical week in this class. So if you will, on page 3, look at week 1. It's entitled